everyone, it's Tiffany Sharp, and I'm here with Volume 2 of Collage Soup's Creative Heroine magazine, and it features one of my favorite artists, Megan Quinlan and I. This volume is about collaboration and friendships and working together, and it's just such a great what do you call this? It's a magazine slash workbook slash inspiration guide slash it's just got all the things that you need in order to like have some creative prompts and jump starts to work on something. It also has this really cool workbook in the back, which I love because, okay, so it's called project planning, but you can do anything you want to. I used my previous volume for the 100-day project, which you know what? I didn't get all the way through. And part of that was because I ran out of pages in my book. And I was like waiting for the next volume. But also part of it was because I kind of ran out of steam. I had to do some traveling, and that always kind of throws me off. But I love the changes that Emily made in this volume because there's no numbers. So I had so many numbers in my first one, from the dates, from the number I was on my 100-day project and all that. So she's left out the numbers, which I love. And now it's like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's got the days of the week. You can customize it to whatever days you want. And then it's got a space for drawing, planning, writing, making your grocery list or whatever, which I just find this so useful. So I do work in mine, and then there's spaces like, okay, this I think is so much fun. A collage spread with the theme of your pets, which I just love. I had to jump in on this one, and I'll show you what I made, but you know, there's like a section of what you can do, materials you can use. There's some really cute things like you can make a collar tag rubbing, put in some of your, you know, fur snippets. I know that might sound a little weird if you don't have pets, but if you have a pet, it's perfectly normal. I feel like. There's artist spotlights in here that you can read about, so lots of information, but also images that are fun to cut up too. So let me show you. Oh, and then there's this section, the Friendship Bridge, Tiffany Sharp and Megan Quinlan, which I just feel so honored that I'm in this magazine. Megan and I have been friends for a number of years, and we've met each other in person a few times, and I always love working with Megan. And to be featured with her is just amazing. Love her art. Such an awesome person. Amazing artist. I did bring over a few things. Oh, I wanted to show this because this is, okay, if you know Megan, which I don't know why you wouldn't, but this is one of Megan's stencils, and I wanted to show you the accordion book that I made using, this must be her first set of stencils. I just love these women. They're I think they're called paper doll stencils, but I'm not really sure. But I remember, I feel like this is the first set, and I was like, this is amazing. I just fell in love with them. Of course, I have, I think, all of Megan's stencils, but this set really inspired me to just create and make this fun accordion book that was so simple to do. I don't remember what I made. For the backgrounds, lots of just neutrals. I feel like I need to do this again. Here's some Dina Wakley stencil. Wait, no. I think this one's mine that I made. And then along with some Dina Wakley stencils and some gloss sprays. And lots of just neutral papers in the back. Anyway, I didn't want to get into all that, but I just wanted to show you that some of the artwork featured in this are some of my cute little books. And of course the butterfly, my butterfly watercolors, which I have tons of now, tons more. And this garden book with the first book that I collaborated on with Collage Soup called How Does Your Garden Grow? This was the book that I made from that book. And I wanted to show you what I did using one of the prompts here, because I just came back from a trip to the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, and one of the main things that we wanted to do with that trip was take a road trip with our dog Ziggy. So if you have a dog, you might understand that doing like your first road trip with a dog who does like to bark a lot at people and is like shy around strangers. It was, it took a lot of careful planning and everything. And she did great and we had a lot of fun. So I just thought that is perfect. It's a perfect little prompt for kind of my, things that were happening with me lately. And this is a book that I made using, there's another book that Emily and I collaborated on called Back That Art Up. And these are the pages from that book. And a lot of it is meant to be used as background papers, because I really just needed like some good papers that kind of fade into the background so I could do my art on. So I've done this page. I think this might be a YouTube video, which, I mean, it's got a fish and a butterfly. Is that kind of pet related? I don't know. But then I did this one with some of the beautiful yellows and purples and lavenders that Emily has for this book. You can see some of the papers. Oh, this one is not from that. This is from the Back That Art Up, I think. But these papers, what I used and cut up. And then I took some words out from the Back That Art Up book because those are perfect. Because I wanted to add some words in that one that was themed around friendships and collaborations and that kind of stuff. So that's what that is from. And I just thought, so Emily put in this one, would bury a body with me. And I thought that was super funny. But then I was like, you know what? Dogs like to bury things. And a friend of mine, this is Ziggy's pen pal, Fred. Freddie and Ziggy are pen pals. Freddie lives in Canada. And this is a ATC that Freddie's mom made for me with their cute little pictures. That's Ziggy when she was a puppy. And there's Freddie. And I feel like they would be best buds and they would bury a body together. Maybe a squirrel body or something. So I thought that was kind of funny that it just fit right in there. But these words I kind of have to do with my baby. That's my baby Ziggy. She she gets so many kisses and snuggles because she's just adorable. And so I had to make a pet friendship page in this book about her. And yeah, and oh, actually this is a little snippet, part of a snippet that Megan and I made together when I went to go visit her. And we just had a little bit of art time, and I helped her overcome some sewing machine shyness, and she helped me with a accordion book that we made together too. I should go find that one and show it to you too. It's amazing. But anyway, I wanted to kind of just flip through this book. If I haven't shown you some of these images, oh my gosh, those are just amazing. Look at that. I just love, of course, I love all the botanicals, and I love the people, the images of the people. Those would be pretty dresses to put on something, paper doll type of things. The the bunny ears crack me up on that page. All right, so anyway, there's a couple ways to get this book. One is in paperback via Amazon, and if you don't want to support Amazon, then you can buy it, or actually, either way, I think that getting it a ebook is amazing, because then you can print out as many different copies as you like, and you can resize the images too. So I usually have both, and then I can cut one of them up, and then I can keep one just to use. Actually, I like to have two copies. So this is my working copy where I've cut up and torn out some of the pages. And then this was an extra photo that I had. So I'm just gonna collage directly on this page. So one for cutting up and one for keeping nice. Actually, did I do it backwards? Was the other one the one I cut? Anyway, I gotta mark these. I have to mark these. I get confused. Oh yeah, this is the page. This is the good one. That's the one I cut up. So okay. So this is the one where you've got like the pet images, and then there were a couple other pages that I'd already torn out and cut up. Where were those? Oh yeah, here you go. Those are really pretty. I loved that. And then just the circles was super handy. These circles that I had cut up. And then there was a lot of frames. And I love frames. Frames are great for just making something an instant focal point. So I love using the frames. And there's plenty of them in this book. Oh, here we go. Here's those yellow circles that were fun. So anyway, I just wanted to show you this book and just give you a little flip through. Ooh, that's a really pretty kind of background page. Is this this is the one that I tear out. I'm gonna have to tear out that page. And also I love, oh here, yeah, I've already torn out a page there. So this is my working book. Usually I do take a heat gun. I gotta show you this. It's so amazing. I gotta show you this in real time. You just take the heat gun and you heat this up in the spine like this. And you can do this along that part too. I just recently had to get a new heat gun. I don't know what happened to my other one, but I don't know if I just like wore it out. I've only had it for a couple of years, I think. Could have to do with the fact that I have it plugged in all the time or something. I don't know. It was acting kind of funny anyway. But I like to do this with all of my collage soup books. Just heat some of this up, and then you can start anywhere, but I just want to go to this page. All right, let me see if I can get a good video of this. So eventually, there we go. Just giving it a light tug, and it just slides out. Okay, now it'll get easier and easier too. So watch, the next page slides out, and then after a little while I'll be able to pull out like 3 or 4 pages at a time too. So the longer you do this, I just take apart the entire book eventually there. This is like 2 or 3 pages. Let me get rid of. I don't want to burn my hands. This gets pretty hot. Anyway, it's so satisfying. Look at this. Just doing like a whole bunch now. Yeah, and then eventually they just kind of slide out with like one little tug. So, look at that. That's all these pages. Okay, it's enough. I gotta tell myself to stop because otherwise I would do all of this. I mean, I was tugging on this a little bit harder just because I wanted to try and speed up the process, but it won't be wrinkled like this if you do it gently and just wait. Be a little more patient. And wait for that to heat up. And then you've got all these pages that you can just rearrange. I like to arrange them based on like focal points. I could do like a pile of faces and people, then the pile of backgrounds. Yeah. Okay, anyway, so that, oh, one other thing I wanted to show you was, yeah, some of these bigger ones are from the other collage soup books. Aren't they gorgeous? So I was using some of these images for other things. But these are the leftovers. And last thing I wanted to show you was this fun accordion book that I had made that was in the magazine too. So just wanted to show you like a close-up and a video of some of the fun images. And then here's the accordion book that Megan and I worked on together, where she showed me how to use these gloss sprays. Look at that. Kind of looks like a galaxy. And the new stencils, well, I think there are newer stencils now, but these were the new ones at the time. And so there's that fun accordion book that we made together. the watercolor background was fun to do. We put some salt on there. There we go. Oh, I love that page so much. So that became the back of this book, and then I decided to make pockets in mine with all the fun, I think these were fossil stencils that Megan has. So then I made tags for each one. And that was fun. All right, so anyway, that is what I've been up to lately, along with a bunch of other fun projects. I think I'm gonna have to do more videos. I have to remember to do more videos and show everyone the things that I've been working on. It's just been kind of tough to make the videos lately. It's summer and I don't wanna be inside making videos. I wanna be outside in my garden and picking plants and doing art and things with plants, which is something that I have really been enjoying doing. Let me show you. Okay, just last thing, like, promise this is the last thing. I've been making a lot of prints with my plants. Of course, this is not an outdoor plant. This is one of my Monstera plant leaves that I sacrificed for the sake of art. It's gotten paint on there. And I've been doing some prints with my leaves. This is a hosta leaf. And so I'll show you the results of that in a video. They're in my Instagram account if you want to take a look at any of that. But I have been having lots of fun. I need to jelly print with this big guy before it starts to, I don't know what it's gonna do. It's been caked with some of those sprays, paint sprays. I'd really, you know, the sprays that, then they're getting all over. My hands used to be like covered in dye. There's still a little bit of pink there, but they were covered for a few days because of some of these dyes. And I've been like crawling around on the floor on my hands and knees, and my knees have dye all over them of my pants. So been doing a lot this summer, just not showing a whole ton of it or talking about it a lot, but just busy having fun. So I hope you enjoyed the flip through of, I don't want to get stuff on my magazine, but I'll be careful. I hope you enjoyed the flip through of the Creative Heroine magazine. Thanks again, Emily, for putting together this amazing magazine, and for being such a wonderful person to collaborate with. So, all right, I hope you guys have a fun, creative weekend, and I'll see you later. Bye.